What if 7 simple bedtime rituals could deepen your dream life and gently support the awakening of your inner vision, even while you sleep? Tonight, I'll walk you through practical, safe, and repeatable night practices that many people use to strengthen intuition, invite clearer dreams, and create the conditions for what traditions call third eye sensitivity. These are designed to be quiet, responsible, and woven into your bedtime routine. Before we begin, a clear safety note. If you have a history of epilepsy or seizures, serious eye conditions, are pregnant, or are experiencing severe emotional instability, please stop and consult a qualified medical professional before trying visual or sensory stimulation practices. If you ever feel dizzy, faint, intensely panicked, or notice unusual visual disturbances, discontinue immediately. These rituals are supportive tools, not medical treatments, and they work best when used gently and consistently. I'll give you a quick roadmap so you know what's coming. One flagship ritual is a gentle 11-minute pre-sleep candle gaze technique drawn from a traditional yogic practice called Tritaka. I'll teach the exact setup and steps, plus safe alternatives for photosensitive people. Then you'll get 6 more night-focused rituals: dream incubation with an intention and affirmation, a low-volume soundscape protocol, a crystal placement ritual for your pillow or bedside, a mild herbal evening tea ritual, a moonlight or dusk transition practice, and a bedtime journaling plus lucid dream induction technique. If you want guided audios, checklists, and a 21-day plan to practice these in sequence, the guide link is pinned in the first comment. Let's start with the practice I recommend trying tonight. Ritual number 1, the classic yogic candle days, Tritaka. Tritaka is a traditional yogic gazing technique used to steady attention and sharpen inner vision. For a bedtime version that carries its effect into sleep, set up in a quiet, darkened room about 20 to 60 minutes before you plan to lie down. You'll need one steady, unscented candle, a simple chair, and a small timer. Place the candle so its flame is roughly at your eye level when you sit. The distance from your eyes should be between about half a meter and 1 meter, roughly 50 centimeters to 1 meter, so the flame is clear but not overwhelming. Sit with your spine straight but relaxed, feet grounded, shoulders soft. Begin with 3 rounds of slow, measured breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold gently for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts. Let your shoulders relax on the exhale. After the 3rd breath cycle, soften your gaze and focus on the center of the flame. Keep your head still, only your eyes move. Hold a steady, relaxed stare. Don't strain. If your eyes tear, let them. Mild watering is a normal response. If the tearing becomes painful or you feel burning, close your eyes and rest. Work in short cycles. Fix your gaze for 2 to 3 minutes, then close your eyes and visualize the after image, the flame shape, the color, any inner light, for about 1 minute with gentle breath. Repeat this cycle for up to 11 minutes total. A simple pattern: gaze 3 minutes, close visualize 1 minute. Gaze 3 minutes, close visualize 1 minute. Finish with gaze 3 minutes and close, resting your eyes with palms cupped over them for 30 to 60 seconds. End the practice by softly blinking, then keeping your eyes closed for a few breaths, allowing the inner image to settle. Transition to bed by dimming the room completely and lying down within 10 to 20 minutes, holding a quiet intention for lucid dreaming or inner clarity. If you're photosensitive, have epilepsy, or find direct flame gazing uncomfortable, use safe alternatives. Draw a small black dot the size of a pencil eraser on a white card and focus on that. Place a single, soft-toned still image, an unlit small lamp photograph or printed mandala, at the same distance and height and use the same gaze cycles. Or use a guided audio that leads your eyes gently to a point and then inward. Never use flickering or rapidly moving lights and avoid strobe-like effects. Common sensations. Many people notice mild tearing, a gentle pressure or warmth between the brows, subtle color after images, or an inner sense of quiet. Some experience more vivid dreams that night. These responses are usually harmless reminders your nervous system is shifting focus. They're not signs you're broken or doing anything wrong. Stop and rest if you feel intense dizziness, nausea, or panic. Frequency guidance for Tritaka. Start with 1 session per week for the first 2 to 4 weeks. If it feels good and causes no unwanted side effects, you can increase to 2 or 3 times per week. Avoid making it an intense daily practice as a beginner. The nervous system benefits from integration time. Ritual number 2, dream incubation and intention setting. This ritual takes 5 to 15 minutes and is ideal to do the last thing you do before lying down. Sit or lie comfortably and choose a single clear question or theme you want to explore in your dreams. For example, what creative next step do I need to take? Or what is the message about my relationship with X? Keep it simple and positively framed. Close your eyes and visualize a symbol that represents the question. It might be a door, a color, a small object. Hold that image for 3 to 5 minutes while breathing slowly, and repeat a short affirmation or phrase as you exhale. Tonight, I welcome clear dreams about X, or show me one image that helps me understand Y. Place a notebook within arm's reach of your bed. Before sleeping, place the notebook and pen exactly where your hand can reach when you wake. If you awaken during the night or in the morning with an image or a phrase, write it down immediately, even if it's only a color or a feeling. Expected effects. Dream incubation often increases the likelihood that your chosen theme will appear in dreams, sometimes vividly. Safety notes. Keep intentions simple. Avoid incubating traumatic topics without a therapist present. Frequency. This can be practiced nightly once you're comfortable with capturing dreams, but begin with 2 to 3 nights per week until you build confidence. Ritual number 3. Gentle soundscape and low-volume brainwave support. Sound can shepherd the brain into sleep states that favor vivid, integrated dreaming. Choose a track designed for sleep and dream work. Low-frequency ambient textures, binaural beats with low delta-theta emphasis, or isochronic tones engineered for relaxation. Important safety. Do not use high-volume or fast-tempo tracks, and avoid flashing light audiovisuals. If you use binaural beats, use stereo headphones for the effect, but if you plan to fall asleep with them on, prefer comfortable flat sleep headphones and keep volume very low. Alternatively, use a small bedside speaker at low volume and set the track to auto-off after 30 to 60 minutes so it doesn't play all night. Lay the speaker or headphones near your head before you begin any breathing or visualization practice. Start with 2 to 5 minutes of gentle breathing to anchor, then play the track as you close your eyes and hold your evening intention. Expected sensations, a sense of sinking, dreamier imagery, or deeper than usual relaxation. Safety note, if you have a history of dissociation, severe anxiety, or find sound disorienting, skip this practice or consult a professional. Frequency, 1 to 3 nights per week is a cautious starting point. Use it more often only if it supports restful sleep. Ritual number 4, crystal placement for bedside intention. If you work with crystals, a simple bedside placement can act as a tactile reminder of your dream intention. Choose small, smooth stones that are non-sharp and comfortable if you place them under a pillow. Examples often used include amethyst, moonstone, or lepidolite. Cleanse the stone first with water or by smudging, and hold it for a few breaths while stating your intention aloud or in your mind for 2 to 5 minutes. Place it either under your pillow, near the crown or temples only if comfortable, avoid direct pressure on the eyes, or on your bedside table within reach. Program the crystal by visualizing light moving from your heart to the stone and repeating a short phrase like remember, reveal, rest. Expected effects. Some people report more vivid or emotionally resonant dreams, clearer dream recall, or a comforting sense of presence. Safety notes. Never place heavy or sharp crystals under your head. Avoid stones that could cause skin irritation. Frequency. Nightly placement is fine for many people, but rotate cleanses weekly and alternate nights if you notice overstimulation. Ritual number 5. Milled herbal night tea ritual. A gentle cup of non-caffeinated herbal tea 30 to 60 minutes before bed can support relaxation. Use mild herbs such as chamomile, lemon balm, or a small amount of lavender. If you are on medication, pregnant, nursing, or have any medical condition, consult your healthcare provider before adding herbs. Start with a single herb or a very simple blend. Steep at a moderate temperature for 5 to 10 minutes, then sip slowly when you set a quiet intention for your dreams. Breathe slowly with each sip. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4, letting the body soften. Expected effects: a smoother transition to sleep, slightly deeper REM cycles for some people, and a calmer nervous system. Safety notes: do not combine herbs with alcohol or sedative medications without medical guidance. Frequency: up to nightly is reasonable for many adults. If you notice grogginess, reduce frequency. Ritual number 6. Moonlight or dusk transition ritual. The subtle shift from daylight to night can be a powerful cue for the nervous system to enter reflective states. About 10 to 15 minutes at dusk, or on a clear night, a short period under moonlight, practice soft, slow breathing and a gentle body scan. Sit outdoors or by a dim window. Focus on the horizon light, let your eyes soften, and trace a few slow breaths. Inhale 4, pause 2, exhale 6. If the moon is out, allow your skin to drink the light for a minute or two. Feel the coolness of evening. Set a simple mental request. Tonight, bring me clarity in my dreams. Expected effects: a greater sense of connection to natural rhythms, calmer sleep onset, and occasionally more contextual, symbolic dream imagery linked to night. Safety notes: avoid exposure to cold or unsafe outdoor conditions. Do not perform this while driving or operating machinery. Frequency: nightly during the new integration phase can be grounding, otherwise several times per week. Ritual number 7. Bedtime journaling plus lucid dream induction, gentle mild variant. Combine a short reflective journaling session with a mild lucid dream induction technique to increase dream awareness and the chance to notice dream signs. Spend 5 to 10 minutes writing from a place of curiosity. List 3 things that happened today that surprised you, 2 images you remember from yesterday's dreams, even fragments, and 1 question you'd like your dreams to address. Then lie down, relax, and repeat a simple affirmation as you fall asleep. Tonight, I will recognize when I'm dreaming. Visualize yourself in a familiar dream scene and imagine yourself doing a small test. For example, looking at your hands and noticing if they look unusual. Keep the visualization calm, brief, and positive. Expected effects: better dream recall, more instances of lucidity, and an increased ability to follow dream guidance. Safety notes: if you wake in the night to practice a longer wake-back-to-bed method, avoid long periods of wakefulness that interfere with overall sleep.
Frequency: 3 to 5 times per week is reasonable for many practitioners. Beginners can start at 2 to 3 nights weekly. Across all rituals, always respect contraindications. Stop at any sign of severe discomfort, consult professionals for medical questions, and do not attempt intense practices when extremely fatigued or while responsible for operating machinery. Now a few practical notes about sensations and what to expect overnight. During and immediately after these practices, you may notice tearing, pressure, or mild warmth at the brow, color after images, a dreamy heaviness, or a feeling of opening in your attention. These are common and often temporary. In sleep, you may experience more vivid dreams, clearer symbolism, or greater ease remembering images upon waking. You might also simply sleep more soundly. The practices can both increase dream intensity and support restful cycles, depending on your nervous system. Keep a dream journal by your bed and record whatever you can the moment you open your eyes. Even a single word, color, or feeling helps patterns emerge. Useful prompts for morning journaling. What was the strongest image? What emotion did the dream leave me with? Did any part of the dream relate to the intention I set the night before? Is there an actionable symbol or small step suggested by the dream? Over time, track recurring symbols or themes. These are often the language your subconscious uses to highlight patterns. Integration and frequency. Start slow. Week 1, choose 1 ritual and practice it once. Weeks 2 to 4, add a second ritual or repeat the first up to twice per week. After a month, you may alternate rituals across evenings and, if comfortable, practice up to 3 times per week. Avoid doing several intense sensory practices on consecutive nights when beginning. Your nervous system needs time to integrate. Keep a simple log, practice name, date, duration, and 1 line of morning notes. After 3 to 6 weeks, you'll see trends and can refine which rituals suit you best. A few more safety reminders woven through the suggestions. If you wear contact lenses, remove them before any eye-focused practice and avoid pressure on the eyes. If you have glaucoma, retinal issues, or recent eye surgery, consult an ophthalmologist. For herbal suggestions, confirm interactions with any prescriptions you take. For soundtracks, avoid very low frequencies that cause discomfort or agitation. Stop if you feel detached or dissociated. For emotional material that arises in dreams, consider working with a trained therapist rather than trying to resolve trauma alone in sleep work. If you're using Tritaka as the flagship ritual, this is how a night session might look from start to finish. Prepare the room and chair, light the candle, set a gentle timer for 11 minutes, do the 4-4-4 breathing 3 times, sit with a steady gaze and follow the gaze-visualize cycles for 11 minutes. Close your eyes and cup your hands over them for a short rest. State a 1-line intention for your dreams. Dim the room fully and move to bed within 10 to 20 minutes, keeping a notepad by your side to record any nighttime images or morning recall. Repeat weekly to begin. Build frequency slowly and adjust as you notice your dreams and inner awareness shift. If you're wondering how long before you notice any difference, responses vary. Some people see changes the very first night, often in the form of more vivid dreams or a clearer mood on waking. For others, subtle shifts accumulate over weeks. The most reliable factor is consistency plus gentle pacing. Integrate, rest, record, and refine. Finally, a few quick troubleshooting tips. If you can't fall asleep after a practice, shorten the ritual and avoid stimulating music or strong visualizations right before bed. If a ritual provokes unexpected emotional material, pause and seek support. Journaling or speaking with a trusted friend or professional can help contain intense material. If you feel overstimulated the morning after, reduce frequency and simplify the practice to one short ritual per week until your nervous system calms. I want to leave you with a calm encouragement. These practices are invitations, not tests. The aim is steady attention, clearer inner signals, and healthier relationship with your dreams. Treat them with curiosity and care. If you'd like a guided pathway, daily prompts, audio-guided Tritaka adaptations, printable checklists, and journal templates, the 21-day guide is linked in the pinned comment. If this video helped you, subscribe for more guided practices, and come back to share what you dreamed. May your nights be gentle, your dreams revealing, and your return to waking clear. Thank you for practicing responsibly. I look forward to hearing what unfolds for you.